Hello everybody, we're back to our page here. I'm really very happy with how it's turning out. So let's get started. So what I've done here, I'm going to show you exactly what I've done. I've added a pencil. It's 934 Lavender. There we go. Actually, is that the new color or the old color? I have to go look at that up. And around it, I've added some white so that it'll stand out a little bit. How did I do that? Well, I used my Derwent eraser and I just erase a little circle like that. There we go. See how easy that is? Now, if you don't have the Derwent eraser and you don't want to do this part, or, you don't have to. That is all up to you. So I'm using the lavender and I'm circling around it so that it'll be noticeable. Otherwise, it kind of just fades out and you don't see it anymore. There. So I'm going to continue this on my own and see how many I want to add. Lavender. I think the lavender came out with a new name because the pigments were changed a tiny bit. There's not a huge difference, it's almost the same. But I do have if this is the pencil I'm thinking about, I'll check. So here we go. The white will make it stand out a little bit. There we go. Again, you don't have to do this if you don't have the eraser. Maybe you don't want to do this one, but it adds, I find it adds a nice little bit to the, so here I had a very shaky hand when I was doing the shooting star, so I'm going to add some dots around these shaky areas. Make it a little bit prettier. I can even add a little star, so round, up, down, side, side, right? Let me show you over here. Circle, up, down, side, side. I can see my hand is still shaking. Oh well, I guess that goes with age. This is bothering me, so I'm going to go ahead and erase the darker in the middle here. And I'm going to use the powder blue 1087. There we go. It's a little bit lighter, which I prefer. All right, so what we want to do is these little round areas here, we want them to be Christmas lights. They're going to be pink with a little bit of white inside. With the white Posca, we will make them shine. If you've decided to go get a Posca. If not, just leave it like this. That's going to be fine. You can do them in any color you want. Any color you want. There you go. And I'm going to take the Posca and just do a little spot inside, just to make them stand out a little bit and make them look like they're shining. There we go. I can even like do the whole thing with the white. That way we're erasing the black line. Make them shine a little bit. So we're still getting the pink there, the lavender. Create interest into our coloring. There we go. I'll be doing that tree the same color as the rest. So I'll be using the Light Aqua 992 and just filling it up lightly because I'm going to be adding other colors as well. We have to remember that this tree is blocking the light a little bit, so we're going to want to create some shading. What color will I use to create the shading? I could use the Peacock blue. It's very close to this pencil in color. A little bit of a shade lighter. So this side of each twig, I'll just go over the black line with some Peacock Blue 1027. I still have to go and add in the description to yesterday's video and today's video the list of pencils that we've used. Right? Some of you like that. You get all your pencils out before the color along. I've also been recording my pencils over here in this book. And I've been providing the combos here. So you can use just this combo in your coloring, this one in another coloring, this one for snow in another coloring. Let me know if you use them. And if you tag in, if you go on Facebook to put your colored page and you were inspired by this color along, I'd appreciate it if you just said inspired by coloring for beginners. If you did want to just, some people don't like to post their things on Facebook. So in that case, just go ahead and email me at coloringforbeginners@gmail.com. So couldn't be any simpler than that. We'll go ahead and just add a little bit of violet for that shading, especially where the trunk is, right? Because this tree trunk, we have violet as well. So it's going to tie in. Like that. I'm liking this tree like this. I think I'm going to leave it like that. Should I add one more color? So again, we're with the violet blue, 933. So I'm blending a bit, right? So I'm doing that circular motion, getting a bit of that violet in. Creating my shading for this tree. Yeah, like that. I feel good about that. I feel good. The other day I was thinking of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star because my granddaughter will be turning 4 very soon. She sings that song with me. And she knows it by heart, of course. She's 3, but going on 4. And I'm in love with her. She is just fantastic. There we go, like this, and like this, and like this, and like this. I like this. Okay. Why not? This is a shrub. It doesn't have to be the same color as our tree. Although we've used some of these colors in our tree, right? Right there. And this is Light Aqua 992. So here we go. Now I can go a little heavy-handed, so I'm not going to be using any other colors. There we go. I'm going to go back in with the lavender here and just make sure I have enough of it showing. Don't go too hard because you don't want to take off the Posca. All right, what's left? I did add a little bit of Posca here to the line. Like this. Since this is the side that is getting the light from the shooting star. Let's add a little shining over here. I want it to stand out, so I'm just going to add Posca. There we go. Hiding a little bit of the shaky areas that I had for the Posca. Yeah, I'm starting to shake more and more. I'm going to add a little, you see this line just ends nowhere. This one is joined. So I'm going to join this one like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so now I have some lines here that I still have to touch up. So when I started here, the Posca was like dry, so I just pretended it was okay. Just kept going over and over, and it started running like this, working just perfectly fine. So you don't have to stab your pen, and you don't have to shake it for hours on end. Here we want this white. So if you're not shaking, if your hand doesn't shake like mine, you're going to have a nice line there. And count yourself lucky, because we have to appreciate our strengths and our health So unfortunately, as time goes by, we see that our body is changing. That's the way it goes, right? Okay. Let's keep this positive. A positive place, a healthy place to be. Relaxing. Art therapy. Art therapy. I'm going to go in with the Blue Slate. I'm going to let this dry a little bit and just start here. I like the unicorn. I like this color for the unicorn. The pinkish side comes out because it's on the snow. I will blend with the powder blue 1087. Let's blend that out. There we go. So I think that you're going to be able to continue this one on your own, right? Because we've done the snow in the last videos. And so you must be like a professional now with the slate blue or blue slate 1024. So this is the shading of the snow. I'm going to go up with the white, blend it up. I'm going up towards the top. So some of this shading will continue. Because snow is like clouds, right? It's not one solid color necessarily. There can be many, many shades in it. Dust away any debris there. How's this looking so far? Do you like it? So I'm going to finish all of this up and post the page. Oh, what did, okay, that's a hair. It's not, so the white, the dark line I cover with my Posca, like that. Now I'm going to show you what our next project is. I mentioned it in the other videos. It's Johanna's Christmas book. The first time I bought that book, I was with my mom. We had a special day outing. I call it a date with my mom. And we went to the bookstore and each bought the Christmas book. So she bought a copy and I bought a copy. So I thought for Christmas is coming. So if I do a color along and she feels like doing it, she will be able to. So this is Christmas, Johanna's Christmas. And guess what page we chose to do in here? Do you want to know? Do you want to know? Let me get it. There we go. This is the page we chose. My mom suggested this page. What's nice about this book is that you can take out a page very easily because of the, I don't know how you call that. So what I've often done is taken out a page to to test out my combos, my pencils, any media, whether it's watercolor or distress ink. That's what I really like. And that's why I have several copies. Also, if you go to bookoutlet.ca, you can buy this book. See here the red line? That tells me that that's one of the books I bought there. This is one of the books also. They're half price and even better than half price because they often have promotions. Buy two and get an extra 10% or so. I checked this morning and they don't have the Christmas one, but if you keep checking, eventually you'll find it, because as soon as a store is closing, let's say, and they have copies like this, Book Outlet buys them from that store that's closing. So they get new books. Their books run out fast. So if there is a book that you want from Book Outlet, don't hesitate too much if you really do want to get it. And the price is so good. I know they have Rooms of Wonder, which I also have. So that could be another color along. This paper here is really good. You can put everything on it. No problem. And look, the back does not have an image. So if you are putting watercolor or whatever, it doesn't matter if it goes to the back. So that's it, guys. So we have almost finished this page, and whatever is left here, you should be able to go ahead and finish it up and put your touches on this page. I thank you so much. Please thumbs up, leave a comment if you want, and subscribe. Those subscriptions make me really happy, and they've encouraged me very much to continue this. So now let's say goodbye and see you on the second project. Bye. Au revoir.